Good morning, traders. It's Friday. Yes, it's Friday. Woohoo! We have made it to the end of the week. We've had another great profitable week, guys. I hope you have too. As always, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're also going to look at the important news for today. Before we get started, you know I have to do this. I've got to do 3 announcements. Firstly, the Discord channel, guys. The link is in the video description. Come join us. Loads of great traders sharing great ideas. You will love it. Secondly, our live stream every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. Come join us for that. Ask me as many questions as you like. And then thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Okay, so let's start by looking back at yesterday's trade. So Thursday's trades. Yeah, and the trade I took was this, guys. It was US dollar, Japanese yen. But let's look at the day chart and see why we took this trade. Okay, so the reasons are this. So it was clearly in a downtrend. All right, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, and then there was this area through here. Okay, so what was once support then becomes potentially very good resistance. Okay, and then we were looking to take price back down to here. All right, so structurally, that's what we were looking at. If I zoom in now, guys, yeah, zooming in. Yeah, we had this candle bounce off of that level, and we were taking shorts basically from this candle. All right, and then yesterday's still tells us that sellers are in control, guys. And then we've started today with quite a bearish candle. So all the candlesticks are telling us that sellers are still in control of this market as well, guys. It will be a trade idea for today. And again, we're just looking to take it back down to this blue line. All right, but how did we trade it yesterday? This is the burning question. Let's take a look. So, yeah, remember your day chart is your how, your hourly chart is your why. Yeah, and you can see it's coming down nicely, guys. It's even breaking this, yeah, support here. All right, so yeah, still coming down. I'm still in this trade for 20%. So like I say, guys, I took this trade yesterday, and I'm just going to show you a couple of things. So, I mean, you could have got in on this candle because of this wick. If you were feeling particularly aggressive, I would say you could get in on this candle. All right, and then you could have taken price lower. I didn't. I actually got in on this red candle here. All right, so this red candle here was my entry candle, but then I refined my entry on the M15. All right, so let me show you how. So if we drop down to the 15-minute chart, guys, and this is what we're seeing. All right, so this candle here, yeah, this was the bearish candle that come down, guys. All right. So like I say, I'm now going to use the M15 to refine my entry. And as you can see, guys, it was clearly in an uptrend. Yeah. And then when this level broke here, yeah, this is telling me we've got an M15 structure break as well. Okay. And then when that happens, guys, we can use this level, yeah, as a potential entry level, guys, because what was once support becomes resistance, yeah, and we love this setup. It doesn't matter what time frame, guys, we can see it on. So yeah, come down, hit here. When it come back up to here, guys, that's when I entered. Okay, so I entered here, put my stop above this last high here, and then I took price down. So I'm just showing you on the M15 chart how you can refine your entries, get really precise entries. Okay, let's go back to the H1 chart and see how the trade played out. So as I said, guys, yeah, I roughly got in around here. Yeah, once I refined my entry, I put my stop above here. Okay, and then I took 80% of my trade back down to here. Yeah, I'm looking at this level. Yeah, not the wicks, this level here. Okay, so I closed 80% of my trade here. I got a risk to reward of more than 1:1. So I was happy, patting myself on the back, thinking, well done, Tom. Yeah, closed 80%. And now I'm letting 20% run, guys. All right. And because of price action, I will move my stop from here to here now. All right. And I will let that 20% run. But I will be looking to try and get back into this trade today. And I'll explain later in the video where we can do that. All right. But US dollar, Japanese yen, I hope you took this trade yesterday, guys. It was a textbook trade. Yeah, we had a reaction at a grey zone, take it down to the last lows, leave 20% to run. A textbook bread and butter trade. All right, so yeah, that was the first trade idea from yesterday. The second one was this. It was the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. And obviously, guys, I have just got in this morning, by the way. But obviously, guys, the US dollar yen and the Japanese yen are highly correlated, guys. Okay, so let's start with the day chart, guys. So our reasons for shorting this pair. And basically, guys, we was in a bit of a, sideways action, a bit of a range, and then price broke. So we had lower lows, and then we've been having lower highs. And now potentially this is a new lower high. All right, so structurally, we were looking to do this, and we still are. Okay, if I zoom in now to the candles, you can see we had this very bearish candle form as well. Okay, bouncing off of all these levels in here. All right, so because of this candle, we were thinking, right, let's short it back down to these lows. I think shorts are still on. I mean, I don't like this candle that formed yesterday. It's quite a bullish candle, but it didn't break these highs. So I think, the downward trend is still intact. Okay. So let's drop down to the H1 chart, see how we traded it. Okay, so remember that price action wasn't there, guys. So remember we had a couple of ways how we could trade this. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so first of all, guys, we could have traded a break of this structure. A break of this grey zone. Obviously, that didn't happen, guys. And then we could have traded once price got up to here and take shorts from here. Okay, but also, guys, I did say we could trade the first bearish candlestick pattern that we saw. And there are a few here. There are a few candles we could have entered on. But if you did enter on these to take these lower, obviously, guys, you would have got stopped out. But I did say that was a potential trade idea. Okay, so I wasn't in this pair because of the US dollar, Japanese yen gave me such a good setup. But these were the things we were looking at here. So if you did enter on these candles here, you would have got stopped out. Okay, so, but now, guys, it's come up and hit this grey zone. Yeah, like I say, I entered this morning, but I entered on this candle. Okay, I know it's a green candle, but we had such a large rejection wick, put my stop above here, and now I'm currently in this trade, entered here. Okay, I'm going to close out this trade very shortly for 80% and then leave 20% to run. Okay, so yen, Swiss franc, Japanese yen, giving us a great setup now, but during the day the US dollar, Japanese yen was a better setup. All right, and those were the two trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed yesterday's recap, maybe even made some money off the trade ideas, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash the like button, guys. It really helps us produce this video every day. Right, trade ideas for Friday the 9th of December. Before I do, I have to do this. First of all, Discord channel, guys. Come join it. The link is in the video description. You won't be disappointed. Loads of great trade ideas and knowledge. Secondly, guys, don't forget our live stream every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. We love interacting with you and ask me as many questions as you like. And then thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then please drop us an email. Information is all in the video description. All right, guys. So trades for Friday, the 9th of December, guys. You are going to be shouting deja vu at the screen because the trades today are the same as yesterday, guys. But we're going to look at the grey zones, see if we need to tinker with them a little bit. But nothing's changed, guys. Yeah, so the US dollar, Japanese yen, still in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, bounced off of this area here. Okay, what was once good support has now become good resistance. All right, and we're seeing price, well, hopefully we'll see price come down to this blue line. So structurally, that's what we're seeing, guys. If I zoom in, yeah, we had, bearish candle form here, yeah, at that resistance level. This doji doesn't tell me buyers are back in control, sellers are still in control of this market, and now we're getting this red candle slowly forming now, guys. But obviously, remember, this candle hasn't finished forming. It's the daily candle. All right, so the idea is still to take it back down to these daily lows here. Okay, let's look at the H1, guys, to see if we need to tinker with our grey zones. All right, so we've got our grey zones here. Okay, do we need to tinker with them? Probably not really, guys, to be honest with you. I might bring this down to incorporate that. In fact, I would do this, guys. Yeah, this zone has become more important now. I don't expect price to come back up here, guys. Okay, but this last high is important as well as these highs. Okay, so that's why I'm going to slightly adjust my grey zone. And remember, guys, you need the grey zones. You can go and plot support and resistance and find support and resistance everywhere, but you need to know the support and resistance that's important for today and only today. Yeah, and for me, it's these two grey zones that I've just plotted. All right, so price could come back up into this grey zone, yeah, and then we get a bearish reaction. We then take price. I would probably take price back down to these lows if that does happen. Yeah, close 80% because that's how I roll, and then leave 20% to run down to those daily lows. Okay, if that doesn't happen, guys, it depends what happens here, guys. If this candle stays broke, yeah, then we've had a break of this grey zone. All right, so this candle's quite important. But yeah, if this candle stays broke, comes down, and we get a retrace into here, again, we're looking for a bearish reaction, and then we can take price lower, guys. All right, so US dollar, Japanese yen, this is how we're looking to trade this. Yeah, if price breaks above here, we could still see a reaction here, but I just don't think price is going to come back up this high. Okay, but again, yeah, trade the grey zones, guys. All right. All right, so that's the first trade idea, US dollar, Japanese yen short. Let's look at the Swiss franc, Japanese yen now. This is my second trade idea for today. Like I said, guys, deja vu. Yeah, and again, yeah, a very similar scenario to US dollar, Japanese yen, obviously. So this whole area here was just ranging. And then eventually we got a break of structure, breaking these lows, even these lows. We're getting lower highs, we're getting lower lows, and potentially this area here is the new lower high. And we're looking to take price again back down to these daily lows. And there's lots of nice room to move into, guys. Yeah, I love a trade where I have room to move into on the day chart. All right, so that's what we're looking at structurally. Like I said before, guys, if we look at these candles now, so I love this red bearish candle for sells, obviously, and I don't like this green bullish candle for selling, obviously. But the important thing is this red candle's high has not been taken out. Yeah, this green candle closed below this red candle's high. So I still think we can come down, yeah, back down to here. All right. So that's the day chart is our Y. Now let's look at the H1 chart, and this is our how are we going to trade it. And like I said, guys, I'm already in this trade. Okay, I am already in this trade, and let's look at these levels. Yeah, I think these grey zones are the important grey zones for this pair. So obviously, guys, we've already had a bearish reaction, yeah, and it's coming down. So we might have missed the boat a little bit here, but you could get a retrace, yeah, a retrace up to here, yeah, and then perhaps you can start shorting from here, guys. Just bear in mind, if the market starts flying away like this and you think, oh no, I've missed out, FOMO, I've missed out on a trade, it's okay. Yeah, there will be another trade coming along very shortly. But what you can do here is wait for a retrace. And wherever it retraces, let's say it retraces to here. Okay, remember you have to put your stop above here. So this is going to be your risk. Okay, and if you're happy to risk that amount, which I would be because you have plenty of room to our next target. So this could be a potential idea. All right, so if it retraces, could give you an opportunity to get in. Yeah, I mean, like I say, guys, I'm currently in this trade, so I'm going to take price down to here and close 80% here, guys. All right, and then leave 20% to run. But another way you can trade this is this, guys. So we've got this grey zone here. Yeah, if price comes down, it probably messes around at this grey zone for a bit and then comes lower. Then we've also got a trade here. Once we get a break of this grey zone, retest, and then we can take price lower as well, guys. So you can even get in here as well. All right, guys. So, yeah, US dollar, Japanese yen short and Swiss franc Japanese short. Yeah, they're the two trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis, would like to receive it every single day, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash that like button. Really helps support the channel. Merci beaucoup. Right, news for Friday, the 9th of December. So it's a pretty light news day, guys, really. So overnight, as you can see, we haven't had any news. If we scroll down, the only piece of news we're interested in today is this. At 1:30 London GMT, we've got PPI figures coming out of the US. So this could move any US dollar pairs, guys. And if I scroll down, as you can see, that's the only piece of news that we're interested in for the rest of the day, guys. All right. So, yeah, a light news day. You are free to trade. Guys, yeah, that's the end of the vid. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day and a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.